With the dollar dropping to the downside, what is the future for foreign currencies, the future for cryptocurrencies? In this video today, I'm going to cover my thought process and what I'm anticipating to see in the marketplace. So right here, as you can see, the dollar has been trending to the downside, showing a lot of bearish momentum. And right here is my potential target where I want to see the dollar gravitate to. So even if we do see any form of retracements to mitigate this inverted fair value gap, I'm still anticipating for a potential move towards this low right here, because the moment this low gets taken, I would love to see an expansion, a huge displacement, because we've really had a very long consolidation right here. So I really would love to see an expansion. When I say an expansion, I mean I want to see candles like this. I want to see candles like this. I want to see that somewhere around this range, because we've had so very long consolidation. And what this means is that there's going to be a potential expansion as well for the foreign currencies, the euro, most especially the pound as well. And if we're looking at the euro right here, you can see right here we'll have an inefficiency resting right here. So let's look at it on the monthly, what it looks like. So let's look at it on 6-month time frame. So on the 6-month time frame, is very much evident we have this inefficiency here. So I'm going to be anticipating to see an expansion towards that key level. And like I said, what does this mean for cryptocurrencies as well? This means we're also anticipating for potential expansion for cryptocurrencies. But let's firstly take a look at Bitcoin, what Bitcoin is doing. So for Bitcoin, we start to go to the 3-month time frame. These are my key levels for Bitcoin. My key levels for support for Bitcoin is here and here. If this key level doesn't work for support, then most likely this will be the next key level. But personally, I would expect this key level. I wouldn't be surprised if this key level should work for Bitcoin. So right here, this is my first support zone for Bitcoin, and this is my second support zone for Bitcoin. We're nearing seasonal tendency, and usually the seasonal tendency for the ember months, September, October, November, December. Seasonal tendency, potentially we could see a rally, but it's not a guarantee. I usually don't trade off seasonal tendencies. If the seasonal tendency is bullish, it doesn't mean I'm just going to jump into the market blindly and start buying. So, but in this case, a lot of things are aligning for the cryptocurrencies to be bullish, most especially Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is the only one that I'm seeing good bullishness, and that is because we mitigated this inefficiency on the monthly time frame. So let's look at it on 30 months. So I'll just wipe everything on my chart to make it really easy. So this right here, this is my potential support zone for Bitcoin. This and this. These are the only key levels that I'm interested in for Bitcoin to potentially use as support. So if this key level right here doesn't work as support, then I won't be surprised to see this key level. But if this key level works as support, I wouldn't be surprised to see this a run on this low resistance liquidity. This is the reason why, in as much as on the intraday levels, the market is just being sluggish, I'm never going to try to sell this. No matter what it's doing, I'm never going to try to sell it. Yes, we do have this right here. We do have this inefficiency here. We have this inefficiency. This is weekly time frame. So I'll be watching this. So potentially it's either price will use it as resistance, or we'll blast through it, use it as support and run this buy side liquidity. Because don't forget, we have low resistance liquidities resting right here. And price, this is money resting right here. Liquidity inducement. Price is inducing so many liquidities here, so many stop losses are getting placed right here, and more stop losses. So I wouldn't be surprised to eventually see a run on this buy side. So if we do not reject from here and blast through to break these highs, then this will be my next draw on liquidity. So potentially, I personally wouldn't want to see price come down here. I think it's long overdue. We're just in the consolidation is just becoming too boring and exhausting. So I personally am watching this very closely. And like I said, what am I watching for cryptos? If we look at Ethereum as well, for Ethereum is the one that just it's quite exhausting looking at Ethereum. I'm just trying as much as possible not to do anything on it unless just to look for a buy. And potentially, I wanted to see my buy gets taken from here. And after we mitigated that position, you can see that after we mitigated that position, there's no solid break of structure. We're just ranging. So for Ethereum, anything can happen from where we are. Anything can still happen. We could still dump one more time. That's possible. But I'm just not going to try to sell it. The only thing I'll do is to look for opportunities to buy it because everything is giving me the telltale sign to look for a buy. From the dollar being bearish and this overall trend is bullish. Even though on the intraday level it's bearish, but overall trend remains bullish. So that is my analysis. That is what I'm watching. If you found this insightful, feel free to like, comment, leave your questions in the comment section. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.